everybody. I'm Aaron Onnell. I'm here with APR. This is Howling Performance Brands. We're in the European vertical, which includes APR and Dynon. What we do at APR is we work on Volkswagens, Audis, Porsches, and everything else that's in the Volkswagen group over in Europe, a couple different brands. And we do pretty much everything for the car. So we start with something like an ECU upgrade. So that gives you more power on the engine. And then the next thing that we do is some sort of transmission tune that gives you even more torque, better shift points, and better performance. So we start there, and most of our customers start looking at, what can I do to the engine to make more power? So when this car comes off the factory line, it starts out at about 315 horsepower. That's what it's rated at in the United States. With just our ECU upgrade and some better fuel in it, we can get up to 442 horsepower out of this vehicle without any hardware modifications. So some of the hardware modifications that'll increase horsepower on our Stage 2 software is our intake system and our intercooler system. So our intake system is a full system that runs all the way across the front of the intake, all the way across all the inlets on there, lets in air, goes all the way down to the turbocharger, and comes in at a great price point. If you want a little more sound, you can run the system open, or you can use one of our covers. So we have carbon fiber, we have plastic, you can run it however you want. You can make it look really attractive, or you can make it look OEM. The next thing that someone would want to do is put on our intercooler system. When they do the intercooler, it cools down the charged air temperature and allows us to get more horsepower. When you do that, you can get up to 455 horsepower out of this engine without touching any of the exhaust system or any other modifications. So if you're like many people, you want more power. So we offer a Stage 3 turbocharger system that's a direct bolt-on turbo. When you put that on there, all you need is the intake and the intercooler, and it takes up to 543 horsepower. It even works on E85 and race fuel or 91 octane or 93 octane. We have it all covered. So of course we have other modifications for this engine. We do things like ignition upgrades, we have engine covers, we have spark plugs, we have ignition coils, we have all of the charge pipes that lead out of the turbocharger into the intercooler and up and into the throttle body and into the manifold. We also offer other products that are outside of engine performance. So a great example is we have our wheels down here. We have two different styles of wheels. They're all flow formed and lightweight. On top of that, we have different colors, different offsets, different sizes. This one is running a 19-inch wheel, and it even includes our self-leveling center caps. So you can spin them, and when you're driving, they're always right in the same spot. We even have valve stem caps for these cars. But of course, we have other performance modifications underneath there as well. So for example, this car is running our 370 millimeter brake system. It has 6 pistons on it. This thing will stop on a dime, and it won't fade. So you can keep getting on that thing over and over and over. And of course, another thing that people like to do to the car is their suspension. So this car is running our coilover system that has camber plates and also has our entire sway bar system in the front and the rear. We also have mounts and different inserts that you can put in the engine to prevent it from rocking around and keep you more planted to the ground. So this car is equipped with our exhaust system. This exhaust system has massive tips in the back. The factory tips were already pretty big. We went a little bit bigger, but we added some extra flair for it and added carbon fiber on the outside and brushed stainless steel on the inside. Inside the exhaust system, it's a full 3-inch pipe that comes into a dual Helmholtz resonator that eliminates drone and doesn't alter the sound profile of the engine. It doesn't have any packing material to add extra weight or to muffle the sound or anything like that. And it works with the OEM valves. It eliminates all the frequencies that we don't like and makes it very pleasant. But once you get on it and you go wide open throttle, this thing is a beast. On top of that, we have other things like cosmetics. So right here is our wiper delete. So that adds a nice little clean touch on the back of the car and takes away a little bit of the weight. So I would say that the Golf R is an example of a core vehicle for APR. And what that means is we do about everything that we possibly can to this car. So for example, this car has about 25 APR products on it. So we offer these packages for other vehicles as well. Another one would be like the Audi S3. And then we look at other vehicles like the Audi S4, the S5, the RS5. So another cool thing with APR is that we have this great dealer network. All across the United States, all across the world, we have people that are professionals that can install these products if you can't do them on your own. So if you want to learn more about any of our products, you can go to goapr.com, put in your year, make, model, and you can find all the products that are featured on this vehicle. Or you can give us a call. The phone number is right on our website. You can talk to an expert today.